Hey guys, I'm Mallory. I'm a junior at Purdue University studying communications with concentrations in PR and mass media, and I'm here to give you tips on how to succeed at Purdue. Keep in mind these might not work for everyone. These are just some general tips that I feel like that could be used across all majors. So let's just get straight into it. Number one, I would say, is knowing your academic plan of study. It's really important to know what classes you're going to take or what classes you're projected to take during your time at Purdue. It makes things a lot less confusing too when you meet with your academic advisor to schedule classes, and it can make things go a little smoother if you know what you're going to take. In the case that you would need to retake a class too, it'll also give you the idea to explore your options without the help of your academic advisor. But they're always there to help if you need it. I think too, it also shows you all the possibilities of classes you can take. For some classes I didn't even know existed until I went and I looked at my proposed plan of study online. So I think having that in mind overall is super helpful. Number two is to pay attention to your syllabus. I know professors will probably say 100 times make sure to read your syllabus, but it's actually really important, especially when it comes to assignments. Knowing how much assignments are worth and knowing the weight they carry when contributing to your grade is super critical. You might do all of the homework for the class and get 100%, but it's only worth 20% of your grade. Versus you might skip a couple of homework assignments, but they actually end up being 60% of your grade. Some classes, assignments are worth more than even the tests. You should always do all of your homework, of course, but if you happen to not get the grade that you want on a homework assignment, it might not be the end of the world. And the same goes for exams. In some classes, exams carry a lot of weight, but in others, it's okay if you don't always get the grade you want. So it's really important to know what carries what weight, especially when you're making your study plan for after class. Number three is to be involved on campus. This is the only time, and maybe the last time in your life, you're going to be able to be a part of clubs that just align with your passions. You might be a mechanical engineer, but have such a passion for art, and this might be one of the only times in your life where you're going to be able to explore both. And not only is being involved on campus fun, and there's tons of options for clubs, but it also looks good on a resume. Having a leadership position in the club will always be a helpful thing to add on your resume or cover letter. Employers want to see that you're not only a good student, but also that you're well-rounded and are involved in extracurriculars or hold leadership positions. Plus, it's a great way to meet people. Number four is to take care of you first. At the end of the day, you come first, and you're not going to be able to provide quality work if you're not taken care of. It's important to explore all of the resources Purdue has to offer for students. There's a recreation center where you can work out and get food or even study. There's mental health resources through Purdue Student Health. And there's even clubs and extracurriculars that focus on mental well-being. Though it's important to study hard, it's also important to take meaningful breaks. Number five is to find study buddies and make friends with people in your classes. Not only is it just important to be on good terms with people in your major, but it's also nice to have people you can go to when you need help on assignments or clarification with something. You can always ask a professor or a TA, but sometimes it's a little less intimidating to just ask a friend. I think too that when group projects roll around and you actually know the people that you're grouped with, it can be a lot more enjoyable. As you continue on in your classes, you'll see more and more familiar faces. Might as well get to know people now. I hope this video has given you a little bit of advice on how to succeed at Purdue. Whether you're on main campus or indie, communications to engineering, I hope that you've been able to take a little bit away from this video. Comment below what other advice you want to see and make sure to subscribe to Students of Purdue.